What's up, gamers? I wanted to have this video uploaded a few days ago, but I've been busy and now it's Sunday and I'm finally sitting down, so here we are. Thursday was Turkey Day in New Horizons, and to be honest, I avoid Turkey Day, which has to do with my thoughts on Thanksgiving because I don't celebrate that, and I have some opinions about Nintendo having Turkey Day in the game that I'm not gonna bother posting about this year, but probably as soon as I have all of my thoughts organized, I might, because the second I start ranting about Animal Crossing anything, I just lose track and rant forever, good and bad. I just keep going until I basically pass out. Anyway, I'm actually playing Turkey Day for once. I restarted my island and I want to have a full catalog on this island, so I'm actually doing Turkey Day because I want to get all the items and DIYs. I typically don't care because I'm a chronic restarter, but I'm trying to resist that urge even though I already want to restart again. It's so bad. So if you talk to Franklin before 9 a.m. on Turkey Day, which is the fourth Thursday in November because it coincides with American Thanksgiving, he'll say to come back later, but the villagers will have Turkey Day dialogue and a bunch will be in their homes cooking away. They won't have cooking recipes to give you though, which, rude? I'm taking my time to barge into their homes uninvited with no warning and interrupting their cooking, and they won't give me the recipe for whatever they're making? That's rude. Oh my gosh. Okay, check out this horrible joke Audie told me. She asked if I'm going to a costume party with a friend, what costume do you wear? So obviously I chose vampire because vampires are amazing. And she said, but aren't you worried everyone would think you're a really bad cook? And I was sitting there like, what? And she said, get it? Because chefs use garlic and vampires hate garlic? You don't get it. And I was sitting there like, yeah, girl, I don't get it. But also now I'm sad because what if I want to be a vampire chef? Can I be a vampire chef and use garlic? Is that allowed? Please? Flora also had cute Turkey Day dialogue. I was so neutral about her New Leaf, but I love her in New Horizons. She is so cute. Like that, she's just so cute. I love her. And this is a tropical resort island, so I had to have her here. Check out my flyover progress on my new island. Isn't that cute? Isn't that good? I intentionally visited another island so I could come back and grab that progress shot because hello, that's amazing. Although I do need to work a lot on it. And I wanted to get the resident services pan over after because Turkey Day doesn't officially begin until Isabel does an announcement about it. This is a low-key unhinged video. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna have fun with this. Okay, so Turkey Day's officially begun, but I'm not dressed, so I have to get dressed for this. I have to have the perfect outfit for running around my island, like getting fish and foraging for vegetables. And that outfit obviously has to be a trench coat. So Turkey Day is Animal Crossing's version of American Thanksgiving, which, why on earth are you celebrating this, Nintendo? That'll be a rant for another day. It used to be the Harvest Festival in previous games, but it's always been meant to be the United States Thanksgiving. In New Horizons, Franklin, who's the turkey NPC, sends you on errands to collect missing ingredients and missing secret ingredients for 4 recipes he wants to make for the island, and in exchange will give you Turkey Day themed items and DIY recipes. But the first is clam chowder. What he asked for does change depending on which hemisphere your game is set to, but mine is set to the northern hemisphere, so he'll ask me for northern hemisphere items. I really love that New Horizons has the difference in northern and southern hemisphere calendars and events now. I think that's really cool. For the clam chowder, you'll need to dig up 3 manila clams from the beach. Wherever you see water spitting up out of the sand, dig and you'll get a manila clam. And if you were on Animal Crossing Twitter in 2020, I'm sorry for the memories that this will bring up. This is probably the easiest quest, but if you have trouble collecting any of the ingredients needed, you can visit the villagers cooking in their houses and they'll send you off on ingredient quests for whatever they're cooking, and in exchange they'll give you the ingredients you need for Franklin's dishes. They'll also give you the name of the secret ingredient for the dish you're working toward. So for example, Tia told me that scallops are the secret ingredient for the clam chowder, so you'll have to dive for a scallop to increase the clam chowder's value and get another reward for completing the upgrade. When you have the ingredients needed, return to Franklin and click on them in the dialogue when you say you have them. It's super easy. He'll do a little animation where the chowder is revealed to the villagers nearby and they'll get excited about it. Now, I have not lived in the Northeast in a long time, but even there, I never saw anyone get as excited about clam chowder as these villagers get. I also just don't like clam chowder, so that's a whole thing. It's basically milk and sea worms. It's so gross, so gross. Anyway, ugh, ugh. It's not a good harvest festival food. It's just gross. When you finish that, he'll give you a Turkey Day item and the dialogue to collect ingredients for his next dish, pumpkin pie, which I do like, even though it's not the ultimate superior autumn pie. Also, I have a lot of hot takes about food, but literally every person on this planet does, because we're all unique people with different preferences. So he'll ask for one of two different types of pumpkin, but hit a pause on that. After he finishes with the dialogue asking you to collect the pumpkins, you can talk to him again to turn in the secret ingredient for the clam chowder, which is the scallop. Although I vaguely remember doing this when the patch first went live years ago. Like, this was like five years ago. Yeah. And I vaguely remember him asking for my oyster instead. I'll double check that next year, I guess. But once you give him the scallop, there will be another animation revealing the clam chowder, but this time it's sparkling and all of the villagers are sparkling as well. They're really excited about some gross soup. I don't know why. I guess the bar is low. Ever since I restarted my island, they've been eating nothing but straight up oranges off the tree. So yeah, I guess after like a couple of weeks of only oranges, you would be excited about some nasty soup too. In exchange, he will give you another Turkey Day item, and then you'll go straight back to the pie. Don't even bother talking to anyone or having fun. Just go straight to the quest. Franklin will randomly ask for one each of two different pumpkin colors, but bring him all four colors. Okay, so the orange, white, yellow, and green pumpkins. Turn in the two colors he asked for, and it'll be the same thing. He'll give you a Turkey Day item and unveil the pie to like great happiness. He'll then ask you to collect ingredients for his gratin, and this is a random request as well. He asked me for a potato and mushroom, which is the easiest random request, so thank you very much, Franklin. I love you. Actually, it is low-key annoying because I really do think that Franklin's great and adore him, but just hate that he's here for American Thanksgiving, but whatever. Like, y'all, make him be with us for the entire mushroom season instead. Get rid of Turkey Day and make mushroom season a big event again, but with Franklin heading it. I'm like starting to rant. Anyway, same thing. As soon as he finishes that dialogue, talk to him again and give him the other two pumpkin colors to upgrade the pumpkin pie. The pie will be sparkling in the new reveal, which mood, but also I'm so serious about my pumpkin pie. Like, everyone thinks the base starts with the actual pumpkin puree, but no, it starts with the crust and the seasonings that you put into the crust. I love a good pumpkin pie crust and have so many strong opinions about pies. Actually, it's probably weird. I'm so tired. Anyway, collect and turn in the ingredients for the gratin. And remember, if you don't have the ingredients, talk to the villagers in their homes and run their errands, and they'll give you the ingredients you need. Same reveal, you'll get the dish unveiled with the villagers happy around it. You'll receive another Turkey Day item again. And then Franklin will give you the request for his Meunier. I know that's French. French is the one language I struggle so much with. Like, please don't fight me, French people. I love most of your pastries. Franklin makes a comment about how you won't believe how it's prepared in some places, and I have absolutely no idea what he's talking about because I've always seen it prepared like a normal fish dish. Maybe he's upset because it's sometimes presented with the head on, but that's normal for a lot of fish dishes. I don't know. Someone more cultured than I am will know what he's on about. Like, someone who might be able to pronounce it correctly will know what he's talking about, because I don't know why he's implying that there's like some kind of horrendous presentation I've never seen. Okay, now that I'm going back through this, I realize he said celebrate it. I read it as prepare it. So obviously he's upset because American Thanksgiving has the traditional meal as turkey, and he doesn't want people eating turkey, which go off, king. Yeah. Anyway, he'll ask for some fishes to make the dish. Hit pause on that again and talk to Franklin after that to turn in your Dungeness crab to upgrade the gratin and get another Turkey Day item. All of these items are like fish, diving, vegetables. It's cute. It's fun. It's autumnal. I just had everything prepared because I don't know, I just did. Once that's done, fish up the fish you need for the last recipe or do the quest for the villagers in their homes. Return to Franklin and give him that red snapper and sea bass that he wants. Turn those in. The villagers will be excited now that the last dish is revealed, and the first 3 dishes will be sparkling to remind you that the last dish still needs its secret ingredient turned in. Franklin will be excited that all of the dishes are cooked, but joke's on him because you're about to upgrade the last dish in a second. He'll give you another Turkey Day item. Yay! He'll also give you some Turkey Day cooking recipes recipes and hint to provide him with unconventional ingredients to upgrade the dishes, which you've been doing all along and you're about to do again, so you're almost done with the event. Talk to him again and give him a barred knife jaw to upgrade your last dish, and yay, it'll be upgraded and the villagers will be happy to have food besides just eating raw fruit from your trees because you've been neglecting them to min-max your new island before 3.0 comes out, between how hectic your schedule has been and what I can't be talking about only myself here. I'm sure that applies to someone else out there on the internet. After the last dish is upgraded, Franklin will be excited and give you the Turkey Day DIY recipes to craft a bunch of Turkey Day furniture. He also says that cooking and furniture DIY recipes will be available in the shop starting the day after Turkey Day, which I had completely forgotten about. So if you want to skip all of this, you totally can, because you can just buy it in the shop instead. And now the Turkey Day event is over, so go spend your day having fun around your island and talking to your super cute villagers and enjoying the funky Turkey Day music, which rocks so hard. I love how funky it is. Okay, now I'm finally gonna go take a nap because I'm sleep deprived. Bye! Have a good remainder of your weekend, y'all!